Hello, Damikos, and hello, Light General. Light General, I give it 20 streak. So I was like, you know what? Because it's supposed to snow tonight, like late evening. And I was going to go over to my sister's. My mom's in town this evening, but I'd like to go before it gets too bad weather-wise. I was like, maybe I'll stream a little early today. So I was like, okay. I was like, oh, I gotta go bathroom real quick. So I was like, I'll say I'm gonna stream early. Quickly go to the bathroom. I go up there. Whew, I sat down, and it's like, after I sat down, it's like my bowels just wanted to hate me. The oop. Eat. Told my family about the wonders of egg-laying yokai yet. No. I don't really talk about Touhou with people. Maybe I should, though. Cat yokai, according to Sakuya. Literally peerless free god. Oop. It's gonna be a little hard to beat how good the last 2 days have been for runs, so we'll see, we'll see. Maybe we can get frisky with it. Why did I do that? Yeah. Let me put my sweatshirt on. Activating gamer mode. Oh, why? That one was going left? Hello, 11. I hate you. Bro, I swear my stomach is just, like, it's doing things. And I wish it would finish doing things so it wouldn't feel as unpleasant. It was like, whoa, this is like the most food you've eaten in the last, like, 72 hours. The big two. ETN, the LNN. Anywhere from 30 minutes to 30 months. The LNN will happen whenever Zune decides to patch out this spell card. Hello, Hops. Thank you for good luck. Idea spell is just the worst. Two. Three. Four. Dude, confirming the Puyo Puyo slash Touhou. A fucking piece of shit! Touhou slash Puyo Puyo collab? Are you talking out your ass? Are you, maybe making a joke on something? Or are you talking serious? Is that 2 or 3? Well, that's either 3 or 4. It's either 4 or 5. Well, that's at least 5. Hold up before I go. You're like, yeah, okay, what is this image? What is that image? Where's that image from? I'm a fan game of sorts, but I don't actually know that for a fact. I should have grabbed my water bottle when I came start streaming. Now I have to go all the way over upstairs if I want to get more water. World's least sketchy illusionary waterfall. Piece of poop. Okay, let's not no faith loss. Me and I LNN had a run, but I had no faith loss on. Me and I lost all my faith. Definitely not an early kill. That was a pretty good cancel. We never get bumpered. I told you? Wait, do we get Hinode? $723, nice score. Oh, I should have gotten to pick up the score. No world record pace for me, SMH my head. Me on my way to do the Grace Lines on Ogane. Me on my way just to do the greatest fucking lines on Ogane every time. I'm literally a magician at doing that. Oops, drifted too much. You know what? I'm gonna go get some water right now, real quick. Hold up. Okay, we're back. Hey, early fairy, let's go. Where's this is the run then? There we go. We got the early fairy and a good cancel. I killed Tipsy. She deserved it. Whoa there, Bumper. Oh, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got a sending order here. Sending order's over. Damn it, I lost some faith there by accident. Fuck! Yeah, this time for sure. Oop, too much. We've never been more throw happy. That's a complete lie. Yeah, once again, Minorico. So I don't know why I'm once again you. You haven't had a problem today yet. This is a really good amount of faith for this point. Normally I'm at like 210, maybe like 212, 213, but 215 is very good. Okay, we never die on stage 2. That was kind of foolish, but it worked, so... It wasn't foolish at all. It's gonna be a 410. No, it's gonna be just shy of 410. 408. Some of the highest faith in score I ever get going into this section. Yeah, it's over 730s. Rare. 73 million, excuse me. Just to die to Ogane because I do bad lines. Good grief, you know, that was not pleasant. Oh my gosh, is that a solid Ogane line? But she just lets you do the line down the middle. It makes it, like, just so much easier, so you don't have to, like, think. Neat. Stage tree. Good thing there's nothing bad on this stage. Free camo ticket. Can I redeem it right away? Thank you for good luck, Zebra. Act a human. Just go up and stay up. Like, I know it might be a lot, Notori, but, like, you could just go to the top of the screen and stay there. Okay, that's good enough. She went high, and she never really went particularly low, so we take those every day of the year. Can I get 160 prior to... I can get higher than 160 prior to Notori. 164, wow. Hi, Kappa. Faith maxing, I am very high on my faith counts. Like, this is some of the highest I usually have at this point. Spin the plate. Play the full game at 100k, you know how people do it. It's literally just don't die. Like, there are faith maxing strats, like, there's a lot of strats to optimize faith gain, but if you want to be in the late game with a lot of faith, it's literally just don't die. Because dying cuts your faith by so much. Like, I don't know exactly what the metric is. Like, I think it drops it by, like, a third of your current value, though I may be pulling that out of my rear. But, like, if you play 1cc, you're not going to get a ton of faith, generally speaking. It's also one thing on 1cc's, it's a lot harder to get the last bonus life at times. Like, especially at a point where it might be relevant. Because, like, you know, I hit the 150 million mark right before Notori on this run, but if you're not good at faith maxing, not going to pick up score, especially on 1cc, it's a lot harder to get that score. Because, like, you can learn to route out your faith, but most of it is just simply don't die. I love the snail. Fuck, dude, that was actually insane, that last weave. Oh, Momiji, why do you do that sometimes? I could have gone hard left on that wave and just gone around that bunch, but then I would have faced an issue you can see actually on the screen as is. I think there still would have been another issue. That was just an unpleasant Momijer. Like, the reason I do that thing at the beginning where I, like, hold all those items on screen is literally just to have an extra 10,000 faith. Like, the pathing I do on this stage is just simply to get myself to make sure I have as much faith as possible. Does it matter? No, but, like, there's nothing else to do on this stage. At least at this point. Dialogue, don't get lives, fail, repeat, yeah. That is one thing that some casual people, especially in Subterranean, I see complaints about. This game that's score-based, which is like, generally speaking, if you do get a complete 1cc, even if you are really low score, you will still likely get all your lives, but you know, they're very, they reward good play, which is good, but, like say in Subterranean. Like, Subterranean is a more extreme example, but, like, you know, the way you get lives is you don't die. So it's kind of counterintuitive to, like, the people who need lives. This game, it does a similar thing, although it's less direct, so it doesn't feel as much, but you get lives via score. How do you get score? Faith. How do you get faith? Don't die. Literally the biggest thing. Like I said, you can route out faith, and there's a ton of faith generation that can be had there, but, I mean, look at this. Like, just simply because of my faith routing, I'm like 7,000 lower than I was last run at this point. But that was, by the way, disgusting with line. But even me being even me being 7,000 faith lower than I was last run, like that, like how optimized your faith is, doesn't matter. It's just if you die, you cripple it. Your dying just cripples your faith completely. I mean, if I'm on LNN pace, I'll hit max faith on stage 5. And I'll get really high on... I'll get like 800-something thousand, I think, on stage 4. I think I could max it on stage 4, but, like, it's really hard, especially considering how hard the stage is. I'm not focused on that. But, like, if you consider my faith is, like, 800,000, if I die, like, 3 times on Aya, my faith is, like 200,000 or less. Faith goes from nothing to something to nothing extraordinarily quickly with dying. It's not quite as punishing as 11 is. And it's also not as direct, but it still is there. Oop. Really? Your score also does tend to be lower on 1cc runs because you're not getting spell caps as much. But if you bomb, you get cancels, and that will give you more faith. So you do actually have a bit of faith generation if you're bombing, but... In fact, if you do high scoring in this game, there's a big emphasis on not dying, but you bomb a lot. Because there's a lot of faith to be gained from bombing. As long as you can actually, like, manipulate it properly. Like, you're bombing at the right spots. That's like 3 seconds ago that cancel items get faith. Yeah, that's like the big reason why the high score runs in this game are so bomb oriented. But if you ever see me, usually on Minariko is the only time I like go out of my way to do it. But if you see me like delay a kill, it's usually to get more bullets on screen to get a bigger cancel. Because when you kill, all these attacks can greatly affect your faith. Really? So, like, I have my own faith route for Stage 1 and Stage 2. It is not optimal, but partly just because bombing's not involved. And I have one, not because, like, I should, just because, like, these early stages are not that interesting, so you spend lots of time figuring out how to maximize your faith on it, solely because it's interesting. Something to distract yourself from the pain of resetting over and over. Faith Max is why I kill all these guys right here. I do a quick weave, I pause right here, and then I pick up the score. Otherwise, you lose like 30,000 at the end of the stage here. It sucks. Oh, that was a terrible kill time. I didn't realize how low she was. I knew she was low, but I thought she had like a little bit more punch in her. Never mind, world record pace run is over. SMH my head. That was also not a good cap. That was also a pretty bad cap. That one actually was fine. Non-2 is like the one that doesn't really get you that much. The lore implication behind not murdering fairies dropping faith. What do you mean not murdering fairies? Murdering fairies drops faith. Oh yeah, that's the thing. We're trying to kill things so they can draw, so we can harvest their faith for ourselves and then bring it to Miss Konako. That was a bad faith line, by the way. Minus 8k because of that. Bar. Oh, you mean the bar on the bottom left? That controls your faith. Good question. I don't know what the lore implication behind that would be. Well, the lore's probably Reimu's job is to exterminate like yokai, right? And I guess fairies count as well. So if she's not exterminating things, like if she exterminates things, people have faith in her. But if she's not exterminating things, then people will not have faith in her. So, like, when she goes for too long without killing something, the people of the world people of Gensokyo start to lose faith in her. That's the lore implication, definitely. Not a particularly good score run, but, you know. We're still gonna fight Hina nonetheless. Unless I die right here. Ready for this? Okay, Hina, how you doing? Holy crap, I picked some good lines on Ogane. This is unreal, unheard of. Thank you. Act a human. I hate you. I hate you. So I lived it, but like don't think I didn't hate it. 'Cause I absolutely did. What is this wall fairy? What the fuck was that? Why? That was disgusting. Good grief. That one on the, was it the one on the right or was it the one on the left? They just created the perfect line. Like, I don't know how often I've ever seen a line that perfectly made for the frickin' wall fairy, dude. Holy shit. Oh, I do not have the voice today to yell at you. Was there an out, micro? There probably was, like, a routing out copium that wasn't just to a micro. But it certainly was not obvious. The other answer would have been to do that first wave a little bit better. To position myself to kill the left very fast enough so she only shot 2 waves instead of 3, cope. But that first wave was bad enough that forced me into an awkward position. So I couldn't do that. I could have theoretically optimized it better, but... Hello, Kageyama. What is this? Better not be porn. Yeah, that's a pretty accurate thing. Gosh, why does the wall fairy have to exist? Momiji on her way to be cringe. Whatever, one missed eye is still fine. Oh, the eye, excuse me. Ay. My beloved. How you doing, my friendly bird? My friendly crow. We love Storm Day? I don't actually. That was a complete lie. Break one of the rules. I can't believe you're posting I Am Monday on a Saturday. Damn, right at the end, too. I don't really want to play the run out, but I guess I will while I'm here. Yeah, but Zebra, look at the faith right now. Normally, I'd be at like 900,000 faith, like 8 to 900,000 faith, going into this stage. I've died literally twice, and I entered this stage at like 360. Shrines and Trambles, I know. To be fair, this is one of the biggest faith-generating... I think this actually might be the stage with the most faith in the game? Question mark? Someone may come at me and tell me I'm wrong and that I'm stupid because of it, but... Hello, Tosu. Ooh, I did not, like, go play. Well, I did not, like, do the thing that you're supposed to on that non. Because I was just kind of out of it. Oops. So if you're not interested, well, you mean, like, Yuko? I like Yuko. She's, like, top 10 for me. I think I put her in, like, my top 5, even. Kai's taking the #1 spot again. Oh, I guess that means Yuko's washed now, huh? She's down to, like, what, 2? Fuck, dude, Yuko's the worst. But if something's not your favorite, then it must be, then you must hate it. Miss Sanai. Here, dude, Sanai's top tier as well. I'm a Sanai enjoyer. Wow, that was disgusting. Stable. I think that's just because people's opinions change, like, from day-to-day basis. Just a hunch I have. I normally wouldn't play this run out, but I kind of want to do Death Fairy while I'm here. Like, hell, I could rank my favorite of the Touhou games, but, like, there's a lot of that list that would shift from day to day. Did you die? Thank you. Okay, how's my favorite Death Fairy doing? Sometimes Death... Okay, you know what? That one was on me. But sometimes she gives you an opening, sometimes she doesn't. That time she gave me an opening. Did I capitalize on it? Absolutely not. Yesterday I tapped the beat on non 3 for it to not line up. It's hard to find absolutes in Touhou, tragically. Including this attack. Whoa. Getting a little too Graze heavy there. Good thing this game really rewards you for Graze. I love Divining Crop. It's a complete lie. I do not like Divining Crop, Sam, I am. Yamato in my chorus till I Pachun. Ooh. Frisky. Don't forget to kiss your Kaneko. Ooh, what a terrible line. Neat. That run was cursed from the beginning with that wall fairy. I should have known. But I'll keep her going for a little bit. I don't know how many more I'll throw till I go to branch, but I'll do at least a bit. Yeah, the list of updates. I want my updates like the I want my updates on this like the stock exchange. Oh, DOW's at 13% today. The Tory stocks have crashed. They're down 45%. It's unbelievable. Wallberry stocks are through the roof right now. Ooh, that was a bad cancel. Feel like a stupid joke. You gotta do the egg laying tier list. Yeah, yesterday had a absolutely disgusting Death Fairy. Yeah, back-to-back days with the stage 6 pace though is pretty fucking good. That Death Fairy was gross. You know what else was gross? The Wall Fairy I just had to see last run. But hello, Alan. Hope you're doing well. Dude, that Wall Fairy was beyond disgusting. Like, it just literally built a wall. It was like, micro or die. So I did indeed die to Wall Fairy last run. Because one of the Wall Fairies decided, what if, you know, when I create one line, I create two other lines perfectly in line to make as wide of a wall as possible? Fuck. Without letting a single gap in between any of the waves. No breaks at all. The perfect width. Trying to micro them. Yeah, it's like micro. It's like trying to micro Hanako non 3, but like worse. Ooh, I didn't pick up Faith. Oh my gosh, look at my Faith, dude. Minus 450 Faith. I'm dead anyway. You know, I was gonna say, Minariko, I hope you're nice, but, you know, the thing is, Minariko's been very nice today. Like, she had, like, one disgusting bumper crop that I actually lived. And then she had, like, one bumper crop that killed me, but, like, she's actually been nice. Cancel needs to wait another 5 frames. Excuse you, by the way. I mean, I lived it, but it still wasn't pretty. A wild guess, once again, it's Hina. Don't worry, one of these days I'll go back to feeling better. Okay, you know, once again. I'd appreciate if you could just be nice and not make me have to think. Holy crap, a good Ogane line? That was not pleasant. I got to re-enable the speedrun timer. That's sad. It do be as it do be. You know, I know the problem. I haven't been getting enough early fairies there. I gotta be doing better at getting those. Very good cancel. Get a good cancel on this. What will be cooking? Oh, beautiful cancel. Oh, 217? Oh, we are so faith-filled right now. Nice try, you fuck rat. We love bumper. Oop. Oh, I keep getting. I'm gonna restart my game real quick. I keep getting like top of the screen clipping. It's distracting me. But I'll blame my excuse as. I'll do like one or two more runs, a couple more runs. Or does it have to go to count as a run? Varied based on mood. Like, I'm in tired mode, and it really just depends on at what point. Because A, I feel like I've done enough. I mean, I've been going for an hour and a half. And B, you know, at what point do I not want to do bumper crop again? That's kind of like the line. It's like, at what point do I not want to have to see either bumper crop, Exile Doll, or Hydro again? Graduate to Touhou 11. I've already graduated from Touhou 11. I graduate from Touhou 11 to Touhou 10. That was a really good cancel for as bad as my faith was going into that. But we get like an 8,000 cancel right here. Yeah, only like 5.7. We'll beat this game. I'll beat this game when I beat it. And not a moment too soon. So yeah, then it dipped to 59.9 seconds for half a second, so it's invalid. The fun fact is, I don't believe there was any actual droppage in the middle of that run. Like, first of all, there's a slowdown rate that is like allowed. I forget exactly what the rate is. Someone else might be familiar, I'm not off the top of my head. Like, there's a slowdown rate that is, like, allowed in runs. But second of all, I'm pretty sure that Subterranean run had literally 0.0 slowdown rate. Because the replay of every file was says has a slowdown rate associated with it. I'm pretty sure I remember that one being 0.0. So I maybe one of mine has that. The becoming 3-second pause at every cancel. Wolf. This is a lot inconsistent. I thought there was a limit of like 0.2% was like the LNN allowed limit or something like that. Little do you realize I have a button on my desk. It's called the lag switch, and I press it if I want the game to slow down for a second. Ooh, I got some bad luck up here, so let me just press my button real quick. Ooh. You can also tell from how often I have slowdown that it's super relevant, too. That I do it all the time. I think the last, like, lag spike I had was, like, a week or two ago, and I had a lag spike right at the very end of Fearless Wind God. Internet lag. No, that's not internet lag. Like, internet lag causes my stream to lose frames, but the game's still fine. It's just sometimes the game just, it's like once every like 3 weeks the game decides I wanna lag for like 2 seconds. You know, sometimes you just sometimes Exile Doll and Hydro do a very similar thing, where it's like I'll do like a bunch in a row where I'm like sort of consistent at it, and I get to a point where I'm like, maybe this attack's not as bad as I think it is, and then it reminds me why I fucking hate it. Speaking of Hydro, hip hip hooray, we got Hydro coming up. Hack a human. I got over too quickly because the line was further to the left than I thought, because I miscounted which actual line that was a part. I hate Hydro so much, dude. Oh, I hate that attack. Okay, Minariko, I will like one more for the road. You know you want to. Oh, that was pretty good cancel. Day Koishi A. No, I think it's Chirbo A, is it not? I think last time I did Marissa A and Sakuya A. Swap item. I mean, maybe if Chirbo A swap item goes quick enough, I'll do both. The most fun to play with. Shirno A's base kit is probably the strongest for the early game, I'd argue. I don't know if she's necessarily the most fun. Like, I enjoy about all the characters fairly similarly. You know, I shit talk Koishi A, but like, I enjoy playing as Koishi B a lot. And like, Koishi A outside of the early game is really fun to play, generally speaking. Playing Saki B. I enjoy both Sakuyas. Saki B's early game is a little tilting, but it's definitely better than Koishi A's. Sakuya has a lot of fun tools as well. And her base kit is not ass. But like Chirbo A is... Chirbo A can have a late game scaling issue at times, but like her early game is just so much like more consistent than like everyone. Passion is just such a hard thing. With her base kit, it's so hard to play around. Like, you have to draw like so well. They'll never do this, but I think a good thing that they could do to Koishi is to change Passion and Serenity to make it so that it goes away at the end of turn. I never knew to do that, and there are design reasons as to why, but you have to serve your next. Yeah. That's what I meant. Act a human. There's a cool Butland boss with Passion and Blossoming Life. That's the dream. I feel you just get bodied because Chirbo is Chirbo and decides to just hit like Larva plus like Lily White or something. Whatever you're the most weakest to. World's freest Hydro? Hold up? Maybe the game's trying to tell me something. Maybe it's the wall fairies. Can you feel it? Can you feel those wall fairies? They're at the distance. What are they gonna do this time? Because the problem is, you don't want to just, like, do a turn of play the passion card and play a block, because you're spending 5 mana for kind of a bad damage and below average block. So you really want to play the Serenity first, but, like, the problem is, I didn't pick up that 10k. Equipping Closed Heart. Oh, Closed Heart is phenomenal. Very good card. But the problem is, you kind of need to enter Serenity, which is not the easiest thing to do, because it's a below-average block for cost. Then you need to draw Passion, and damage to work with the Passion. And then have Serenity to follow it up with. Or to have one. It's just such a draw-dependent thing. With Koichi A. Oh, yeah. Whatever, move on. I had one Momiji pace. And then that 8 miss, of course.